One of the best parts of life is when you can admit the truth to yourself about yourself. Cyberspace is a world where one can become something he isn't, but everything he dares to be. I wasn't interested in getting attached to anyone, and I knew I wouldn't take anyone I met online seriously. I had multiple screen names to increase my chances of meeting someone attractive. The majority of the profiles noted HIV negative under status, but I knew better from the work I had done in the HIV community. I knew 1 out of 3 black gay men was positive. The messages I found in my inbox validated me in my depression. In some strange way, they reinforced that I was worthy and deserving. My days consisted of waking up and logging on to see how many messages had accrued overnight. Months passed before I got honest with my therapist about what was happening with me. And before I knew it, I heard myself say, I've been having sex with people I meet online. To listen to more of Words Never Spoken in Memoir, visit audible.com.
Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and I'm inviting you to join my Patreon. Don't know what a Patreon is? It's my official video diary with only exclusive content that you won't see anyplace else. It's easy to join. Just visit patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. Here's what you'll find on my Patreon. A day in my life, whether that's dinner with friends or a typical workday. Live Q&As with members of my Patreon about each episode of the T.S. Madison Experience and what I was really thinking. I'll even bring you on vacation with me. The video will make you think that you were right there. And last but not least, for all of my aspiring writers, I give you firsthand, one-on-one, personalized attention, answering all of your questions about publishing and self-publishing. So what are you waiting for? Join now. Swipe up or visit www.patreon.com/Craig the Writer Stewart. I'll see you soon. Oh, and one more thing. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts, in my voice, on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Now, So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow. So go ahead and hit the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. And turn on that little bell so that you get a notification every single time that I go live or I upload something new. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. I'm just talking and the microphone is just muted. So let me go back to the beginning. Don't forget who you are. Let me try that again. Don't forget who you are. Cause you're blessed, baby. And what I was saying was, it's black. I don't even know why I use fucking StreamYard since I'm blocked on Facebook. I could have just came straight on YouTube. I don't even know. But I'm gonna do it again. Don't forget who you are.
I don't know the song yet.
Cause you're blessed with it. Baby, so marvelous. No one like you, just look around. But anyway, what I was saying was, there's a song by Common and somebody named PJ. I don't know who she is.
Oh, that's not Paul Morton Jr.
No, that's PJ Morton.
Oh.
This is just PJ.
Oh, the female voices.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah. And so
that's someone who's leading, because I don't know I can't remember what Common sound like.
You can't remember.
Oh, him.
Yes. I had to pause it. I really want you guys to hear it. Yeah, you know I want me a motherfucking cocktail. You get me a cocktail, I want a motherfucking cocktail.
Where's your glass?
Over there by the Alexa.
Over that co-work.
Yeah, don't step over the cord because my homeowner's insurance cannot be activated. I know, but don't be tripping because I don't need my homeowner's insurance to get activated. I ain't got no. Well, you can file a claim as long as you're gonna give me a little piece.
Yeah.
As long as you will give me a little piece. Cocktail. You know who that is, Carolyn Woods. That's
Hello, Miss Carolyn Woods. Hello.
That's DT. But what you looking for?
Something to roll the drink. Oh, this thing. That thing. Those things.
Something to roll the drink or shake the drink.
I like to roll mine.
Thank you. You know, these are my pajamas. I actually wore them. I've been in these pajamas all day. All day, Sophia. All day. Yeah, these don't look like pajamas. I went to the I went and had a full body massage today. And I wore this because by the time it was almost time for my appointment, we're gonna wait for her to get the ice.
Ice got it.
We had to wait for her to get the ice. Yeah. So by the time I realized my appointment was coming up, I had to hurry up and get out of the house and get over there. So I had this on, and I just wore it over. It looks like a little sweatsuit. Ryan got this for me for Christmas, for Crummer. That's how they say it in Georgia, Atlanta. Crummer. And so I wore this out there, and they were like, "Oh, that's a nice. We like your whatever they called it." I said, "These are actually pajamas."
Your
See?
loungewear.
Yes, I was like, "They're actually pajamas." I got them from Amazon. You know, Ryan and Elliot, and you know they want to be like me, so they ordered pajamas. I had ordered mine a year or so ago. I had ordered the gray ones and the all black ones, and then because I liked them so much, I had gotten. Did I get it or my mom? I think me and my mom. I think my mom had got them the same pajamas. Hold on. Don't forget who you are. Girl, you ain't give me no more ice than that.
We're not doing all that ice like they be doing at the restaurant, giving y'all those ice down drinks.
Thank you. Are you ready? 115. So anyway, so my mom ended up getting all of them, the pajamas, Scott, Elliot, and Ryan, the pajamas that I had, because I like them so much. I think I want vodka though. Oh. Well, I can have tequila because we just had a margarita. I can have tequila. I tell you. And so, anyway, what ended up happening was, hey, Sly Sylvia. They said, hi, Chef Jack.
Hey, hello, everyone. Long time no hear.
Vic said, go ahead and record us an album. And so, I don't understand why you're not using the shaker. You're using all this accoutrement to make a cocktail. Thank you, Tanya.
Is always be trying to tell people what to do.
Oh, that ain't what I meant. I meant this. And just FYI, Tanya did correct it. She put the correct your, Y-O-U, apostrophe R-E. She did do that, so thank you for that. But no, I wore these over there, and they were like, oh my God, I love what you have on. I said, oh, thank you so much. And so, anyway, so that was that. And then, what's up? Oh, is that Corinne? Corinne Cypress? She said, he or she said, oh, I'm so excited. Is that Corinne? I think it's a female. Hey, Stephanie Harris. Hey, girl. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook. This is the YouTube live version of something that, listen, don't be fucking my drink up. Don't be making my shit extra strong. I know I'm home and all, but I did just take an edible because I'm about to fuck up them tacos over there. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart.
Sip slowly. Isn't this in short straws?
Yes. This is the YouTube live version of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit.
I'm gonna give you the short one.
Gay shit, and everything in between. You can take the long. You like a long straw.
If it's too strong, just stir it.
She one step away from Betty Ford, okay? Can somebody pull up the number for Betty Ford for me?
Pull it up.
Girl, I need some juice or something. What the fuck is in here? Over here in the over here in the motherfucking fridge. Is there anything on the door? There's no juice.
Look, enough for you.
Oh my God. My God, today. Hey, Tanya Leonard. But yeah, my thing looks like a sweatsuit, so that's why I was able to wear. Is there little pieces of cranberry in it?
Yeah, stir.
I didn't know they had little pieces of cranberry in it.
In the juice? Sediment.
You can give me the rest of that. Hey, Tamisha.
You probably need more agave.
She said, I finally caught a live. Hey, Tamisha, hit the like button, please. Hit the share button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Jesus. Let me tell you about Jesus. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care what you are going through.
That tastes good to me. Too much agave.
You got to push through. Get yourself up. Keep moving. Do what you got to do. Don't let no shit hold you back. If you got to cry, cry. Get your tears out. But just keep it moving. Because some things are just out of your control.
Beyond.
You just, some things are out of your control. And I'm learning that some things are just out of my control. And I don't care. That's an edible too. That's a chocolate bar. Some things are just out of your control. And in this season of my life, I am learning so many things. I'm learning that some things you can't manipulate, some things you can't force, some things you can't control, some things you just have to release the reins. Like sometimes you hold on the reins, like the reins on a horse. Sometimes you holding on to those reins and you want to try to control shit and you can't. Sometimes the lesson is letting go.
Because even with the reins, that horse can run off.
That horse can go wherever it's gonna go.
And so you can drag your ass
and you'll run
the horse in Jane.
Right. And you will stress your motherfucking self out trying to control everything. And that's what I'm learning right now. You can't try to control everything. Some things you just got to let go. And one of the things that I'm learning about myself now is I've been this kind of person that's tried to control the outcome of something because I want to make sure that my intentions, my best intentions are forward. But sometimes you just got to let the shit fall where it falls. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't try to prove that your intentions are good. Sometimes you can't try to save things or save people, salvage. And sometimes you just got to let it go and just let the universe do whatever it's going to do with it. And
because maybe eventually it'll work out for you, for your good.
It's always going to work out for your highest good. It may not be what you want, but it's always going to work out for your highest good. And I'm not going to go into what I saw today because that's going to give too much information away. But what I will say is I had a session with my spiritual teacher on last Tuesday. And when I say she has been reaching out to me almost every day since then, it's just been amazing. Like she said to me the other day, I'm teaching you how to fight spiritually. Baby, that text message almost sent me through. She said, I'm teaching you how to fight spiritually. And I said, my God, today. But one of the things that she had me do, and I'm going to share this with you guys. Now, I can't give you guys her information because she told me not to publicize it on here. She doesn't work like that. Did we toast? Girl, you almost halfway done your drink.
No, I didn't have as much as you. I added juice to yours, so that increased the volume.
Oh.
And I think you had more ice.
Eye contact. Cheers. You ain't looking at me. Cheers. The fuck? So.
Us folk in our rituals, right?
Right. So the spiritual teacher said to me last week, wait a minute, and here's my journal right here. You guys know I have my journal. I don't journal, but this is my journal. So when I need to write. And so I wrote down some stuff in here because she told me to write down certain things when we were on our session. And I know I shared with you guys what happened.
Your writing is so exquisite.
Oh my, you think so? My writing is terrible. You think my writing is good? My writing is horrible.
Okay.
Anyway, well, thank you. I know I shared with you guys what she said when my mom was here and I met with her, you know, and all of that stuff. And she really, really helped me get through that. And so I'm not going to go through everything she told me on this one, just because it's happening in real time, even though that was happening in real time too with my mom. But yeah. But one of the things that she said to me was, I want you to write, as you move through this time in your life, she said, I want you to write down on a piece of paper all, you can't see it. She said, I want you to write down on this paper, all is done for my highest good. All is done for my highest good. So whatever it is that you're going through, write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down in detail, whatever it is that you're going through. And then write, all is done for my highest good. And she said to me, she said, I need you to get you a white pillar candle. She said, get you a white pillar candle. And she said, burn it every time you think about it. And so this thing burned every time I wake up. I come out here and I burn it. Oh, and I set the candle on the paper. I come out here, I burn this every day. I let it burn until I go to sleep. And then I count it out. And then when I wake up tomorrow morning, I'll do it again. And believe it or not, this ritual has allowed me to just kind of release a lot. She sent me like different YouTube videos to watch. She sent me songs to listen to help me just kind of change. Yes, yes. And she's just been amazing. And she messaged me today and said, faith is being revealed. Faith is being revealed. And you know, I say to you guys all of the time, faith is a muscle. You have to exercise that thing. You know, I don't care how spiritual you are. I don't care how often you pray. That faith thing is still a muscle, and you got to exercise that thing on a regular. Yeah. And she's reminding me that. But anyway, enough of that. So I just want to open with that. But Jack and I, well, let me go back. So one of you, I'm not going to say who, one of you reached out to me the other day via email through my website. And she said, hey, I need to get in touch with Chef Jack. I just moved to Atlanta. I closed on a house. And what is it, her grandfather? Her uncle. Her uncle is turning 82. It might be her uncle or her father, because I'm commissioned too. But somebody's turning 80. A man in her family. Yes. He's turning like 80. And she said, I want to do like a dinner. Mm-hmm. I want to do like a dinner for him. And I want Chef Jack to cater it. And so, of course, I sent the email to Jack. And then Jack, in turn, reached out to her. And she booked Jack for this event. Thank you. You're welcome. At the end of the month. And so I said to Jack, I said, you know, we need to kind of talk more up. Yes, come on, somebody. Cherie said, oh, shit. Cherie said white candles is a sign of purification and cleansing. Right. I know that's right. I see your message, Tamisha. I said to Jack, I said, you know, we need to kind of talk that up more. I said, because there may be other people that want to commission you. Yeah. So it's only 15. Like Jack don't like doing like no huge things. Well, if you got the coin. Don't be calling her talking about you. I will. I've done. Don't be calling 500 people one time in 45 minutes. Right, but don't be calling. Don't be calling her talking about you got some food stamps that you want. That was a while ago. Right, but don't be calling her talking about you want to. Hey, Rashard. Don't be talking about you want to. Rashard. Yeah, my friend Rashard. Did you met Rashard? You talking about Rashard that was out there? Rashard? Yeah. Oh my God, whose name I can't get right most of the time. Well. Hey, Rashard. My thing is, don't be messaging my friend if you only got $20 and you're just trying to use food stamps to buy the groceries. Okay, and you can buy your food stamps with the groceries because she's with the shits. Okay. She with the shit. She'll get the groceries with the food stamps, but you're gonna have to pay her to stand up there and get them chafing dishes and shit, and have a bartender and shit. You understand what I'm saying? No, we talking about. You listen.
Yeah, everything has gone up.
That's right. Inflation.
Servers don't want to serve.
Servers don't want to serve.
Cooks don't want to cook.
Cooks don't want to cook, and you want to be fancy and ain't got no money.
Everything just costs.
You know, I done told you 19 times.
You'll get exceptional service.
Right.
Good food.
Right. Thank you, St. James. Yes, have a good budget, $1,500 to $2,000. Okay. And that's depending on how many people you're trying to have. Now, we're talking about you want 300 people for $1,500.
Because Publix is still in business with them.
And you can go over there and get you a bologna tray. Get you a lunch meat tray.
Shrimps and meats and chickens and.
Edmund said, I'm interested in talking to her about an intimate B-Day dinner.
Okay.
Private chef. Yeah. Edmund, I'm assuming you're here in Atlanta. But you don't have to be here in Atlanta because she just did a brunch in Houston. Yes. She just did a brunch in Houston. What was that, 2 months ago?
It was 2 months ago. Yeah,
it was like 2 months ago. She flew down to Houston. Some friends or whomever it was came together and they had an Airbnb and they brought her in.
More of a private chef kind of thing. Cooking on site.
Oh yeah, Edmund said he's in Atlanta.
Okay, Edmund.
What did do you want him to email you or you want him to email me through my website? And then I'll just send it to you?
He can email me or you. It's info chef Jacqueline. It's JACQUELINE.
Now I know we have a GED department or section, but I'm sure most people know how to spell Jacqueline.
I don't know.
Info at
Jacqueline. It's the traditional way. JACQUELINE.
Okay.
At gmail.com. Like Jacqueline Kennedy.
Right. So info
chef Jacqueline.
Wait. Now you fucking it up.
No,
now.
I know mine.
No, first you said info at Jacqueline.
Info ain't nobody's things.
Now you said info at Chef Jacqueline.
Info chef Jacqueline.
Info chef Jacqueline at gmail.com. Girl.
Or just email Craig if you.
If you can't remember that convoluted shit, just go on. Now listen, don't be flooding my email with this shit. At least buy a book.
Or you can DM me on Instagram.
Ain't nobody doing all of that. Info Jacqueline. What is it?
You're fucking it up.
Info Chef Jacqueline. Thank you. Here it is. Info. There it is right there. Info Chef Jacqueline at gmail.com.
That's it. Thank you, one-on-one kind of guy. And Dr. Holt.
They said you did say it right the first time.
Dr. Holt. I know Dr. Holt wants some oxtails and collard green with salt pork. If he's in here. He or she. He.
Who?
Dr. Holt.
Dr. Holt is definitely in here. Donnell Holt. I think I just saw his name scroll past.
He's always commenting about the oxtails and pork steaks and stuff.
All that heavy eating.
Mm-hmm.
All that heavy eating.
Hey, Tammy.
That's why them ankles are right. Oh, convoluted ass email. Girl, first of all, you just need an info at chef cooking or something.com.
Oh.
All that extra shit. Listen. Let me tell you something, Kimberly Reed. She said, "Don't email Craig because this gonna be a fee." Because you know, how many of y'all know ain't nothing for free? Okay? How many of y'all know ain't nothing for free?
That's how. Look, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to sew into each other.
But no. But here's the thing. So Jeff. My friend Jeff must be talking about me.
Must be.
But anyway, Jack sent me some money yesterday. I don't know what percentage of the deposit she sent. And I was at the gym minding my business yesterday. And I was with Richard. And I heard my Cash App go off. I was like, well, who didn't Cash App me in the middle of the afternoon? And here's her talking about, here's your percentage for the referral. I said, first of all, I didn't refer you. The lady emailed me and was like, hey, I was trying to get in touch with Chef Jack. And so I called her. I stopped my workout and I called her. I said, girl, why'd you send this money? I said, I'm about to send this back to you. She said, no, you better not. We're going to be sending it back and forth. Because I've sent her money before. Like when she come over here to cook and even though I know we friends, but still,
Yeah,
like
he
she'll
has
come
a
up.
generous heart. He appreciates the, the
Right.
stuff too.
And I'm like, I don't want her to. Ladies, I know how some of y'all do. Some of y'all girlfriends or some of your gay friends know how to do hair. And every time you sit your ass over at their house, you think they're supposed to do your motherfucking hair for free.
What? Yeah.
And I don't try to treat her like that. Like
No,
every time
no.
she comes here, I'm not trying to think, oh, well, you ain't cooking that. Like I'll send her money, right? And
But you can tell him on your show.
And
like, you can say that. It's okay. Because I am.
Right.
And you can have more than one.
Right. And I ain't got no other chef now. And she'll send it back. Now, here's the thing. Now, when I'm doing something for real, like if I'm doing like an event, then yeah, I'm definitely paying her and she ain't sending it back.
You made that clear, huh?
Okay, she'll send that good invoice over. But wait a minute. G. Tober said, "Hey Craig, I thank you. Every time I check my mailbox, there's a check from Paid for Your Say."
I know that's right.
Baby.
I get back on Paid for Your Say.
Kim, I'm gonna need you to send me some studies now.
Hello?
Kimberly Dooley. But yeah, Paid for Your Say is scrolling right down here at the bottom. Here it is.
Because I need to get on it because my email box is flooded and I just have not had time.
Right. And so, but yeah, it's scrolling down here at the bottom. It's www.paidforyoursay.com. And the promo code is Craig200. Thanks, Kim.
Isn't that something? I mean, when I got in, it was like 135 or something.
And before you got in, it was 99.
I know.
We might have to go in there and do one of them flash sales.
Y'all did one recently.
It's been sitting at $200 lately.
No. Well, it's worth it because
I know it is.
You get that $200 back on your first one,
baby. Yes, I see your email right here for health, food, and drinks. I was about to say drugs. Mimi. Kimberly said my email is flooded too.
I'm sure.
But here's the thing. So, like if you got a friend that does makeup or does hair, you can't go over there and plop your ass down in their chair and think just because y'all girlfriends or just because y'all friends that they sort of do your shit for free.
Unless, now back in the day.
Here she go.
When
Qualifying.
But I guess they don't do that because I had a friend back in Detroit who was a booster, right? So
Mm-hmm.
she said,
we've all had a booster.
Yeah, so I don't have any money to get you, but I'm going to go to the beauty supply and I'm going to get you $500 for a product. Okay, well then sit your kids down.
It was a booster?
Mm-hmm.
And so what happened?
She would bring all the beauty products that you needed. $500 for beauty products or whatever that you
And
needed.
how much you had to pay her? $250?
No, she would bring all of that because she didn't want to pay for her kids to get their hair done. So she would bring all the products that you needed for the whole month. That's an even exchange. That's a fair exchange.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to go steal the stuff.
Carolyn says she paid $50. You ain't paying no $50 to get no Paid for Your Say. We ain't never had nothing that cheap. Then somebody adding yeast to the story because we ain't never went that low. My girl Tanisha said I got a check today for $50 and did a taste test for $60 for an hour. Got 2 more this week, and my other $200 check is on the way. I know that's right, but that sounds like she owed me about $31.
I've been getting a taste test in my email, but
I can't do the taste test because it's usually like chicken nuggets or chicken tenders or something that I can't eat.
Last time they had me email all that pork when I had just given it up.
Really?
Woo! I went on up there for that $200, but it was rough.
And it was pork?
Everything was pork.
And it was $200.
$200.
Oh, wow.
I ate that pork, honey, just took less.
No, Angie, you do not pay taxes on it. You don't pay taxes on it because you don't typically do studies with the same companies, and you have to reach a certain threshold before they start trying to tax you, where they would send you a 1099. But no, I've never been taxed.
Yeah, because if they're giving you a gift card or a
right, because usually they pay you. Yeah, usually they pay you on a gift card. Some of them pay you in a check. I paid for our dinner tonight with the last of one of my Paid for Your Say cards.
Oh.
She was trying to pay the bill there. I said, "Girl, I got this." But wait a minute, Kimberly, Tanisha, who you just messaged right there? She used to work for auction.com too. That's how I know Tanisha. I know Tanisha in real life too, like I know you. But the promo code for Paid for Your Say is right here. It's www.paidforyoursay.com. The promo code is Craig200. Now here's the thing. If you have PayPal, you can pay it in 4 installments, I think it is.
I forget.
It's either 3 or 4 installments.
They be really acting like that 135 and 230. What is it now?
It's 200. But
that's a lot.
But you can break it up into like 3 or 4 payments if you have PayPal.
Yeah.
But even if you take a chance on yourself and you pay the $200, you literally will make that money back. Like you can't be afraid. Like you gotta listen. Put that little $200 out there. Y'all spend more than that on hookah.
Investment, okay.
Thank you behind her smile. Right. That's hookah. That's cigarettes. It's 4 installments. So if you go on through PayPal,
you can't beat that.
Yeah. You know, you got that money rolling in all year long. Because I'm surely about to get back on mine. Because I'm about to take me a trip. I'm ready to go to Africa.
I saw it's some group going to Africa. I hope
Derek J just came back.
Group. You told me.
No, I ain't going to no motherfucking group now.
Please don't.
I ain't going to no group.
But you should do it.
I ain't going with no group.
So Dubai or somewhere else?
I've been to Dubai. I want to go to Africa.
You want to go to where the monkeys at?
You think there ain't no monkeys here? You think ain't no motherfucking monkeys here? It's the monkeys right here in Atlanta. Right here in Atlanta. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Come to Ghana. I relocated here in September. What? Ghana is the place.
Yes.
Now, see, I was going to Senegal because my former trainer is Senegalese. Okay. He's Senegalese. Okay. And he moved back. He's been there over a year now. And I was going to go. I was not going to hang out with him the entire time. I was just going to go and do my thing. Yeah, I was going to go and do my thing. And then I was going to
Senegal sounds real nice.
Yeah, and then I was just going to hang out with him, like maybe grab dinner with him, or grab drinks, or work out with him or something. But I was just going to kind of map my own way.
That would be good.
Tammy Joy says she's doing South Africa in December. Girl, that's the end of the year. Girl, I'm trying to go soon.
He trying to go to Mawa.
Right, I'm trying to go. Now wait, where my girl tell me to go? Come to Ghana. Yeah, Ghana. I heard Ghana is nice. I heard Nigeria is nice, but I heard you got to be careful in Nigeria. Ooh. You got to have people that know the place. You know what I mean? That are natives or something, because they'll definitely pull you together. Yes, apparently Ghana has become the new Mecca, the Mecca. I thought that said Mexico at first. You know how everybody run to Mexico?
Everybody runs to Mexico.
Okay. Did you all hit the like button, the share button, the subscribe button? I don't understand why we can't get to 20,000 subscribers.
So how close are you? What
I'm just under 18,000 subscribers. So I need like another 2,500.
Okay, we're gonna see what we can do about that.
They tell me that Ghana has a new LGBTQ bill. Listen, I don't know if I'm listen. Let me show you something. I was just looking at something the other day.
I don't have that good eyes like Craig.
What you looking at?
I'm trying to see what they're saying.
Who is this right here? All this gyrating. I didn't went over here to Instagram. Yeah, he looks bad. Thank you, Anthony Brown.
I wonder if people really, after they get those tattoos, how long you'll regret it later on. Are you tatted up?
I am pure. I don't have any tattoos. Yeah, I don't have any tattoos. Because I'm like, what's that gonna look like when you're 70?
Right. Especially if you deteriorate. But 70 is the new something else, right?
This LGBTQ activist was killed or found in a metal box in Kenya.
What?
This was like a few days ago.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, this post happened 3 days ago. So it was like 3 or 4 days ago when it happened.
I would love to hear the details of that.
Wait, what did you just say to me a moment ago before we went?
I forgot. That right there threw me. We were talking about tats.
Oh yeah, I don't have any tattoos. And you were saying something about what if you age?
70 is the new something.
70 might be the new 60, but still
But they play out. Tattoos play out because you be in sometimes it's emotional, and then you may not feel that way 10 years later. You got some name or some sign or something.
I mean, I've just never really wanted to.
You have your body marred up like that.
No, I've never really wanted that. Like tattoos, like that's just never. Now I did think at one point about getting a tattoo like right here. I was thinking about getting like a pin or like a plume. And so like when I sign my books and stuff, I was like, I don't want that shit.
Because it started looking. We keloid sometimes a lot.
I keloid.
So I have enough scars. I don't need no right now.
This drink is terrible. See, tequila has a bite to it.
It does.
And it has to be it has to be shaken well.
I think I should have poured it because I don't know. Well, why don't you make the next one? So you're gonna not drink that one? Or you gonna fix it?
I don't know how to fix it.
So you think the one that you made earlier wasn't terrible?
No, the one earlier was terrible too, and I told you that.
So you know what? You should make you a vodka drink.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I said a moment ago.
Cranberries had macerated.
So Jack took this bottle of tequila and put all of these cranberries in here like 2 or 3 days ago.
It's probably need to be in there a week.
It don't taste like damn motherfucking cranberry tequila. Okay. It tastes like tequila. They got some
there long enough.
Right. It tastes like a motherfucking tequila that had cranberries rolling around in it.
Like they faked some of it.
Right. Some plastic.
Sit up there. I'll bring some more tequila. Some of them more of this tequila to go in there. So just pour that over there to the side and make your.
Thank you, Anthony Brown, for the super chat and the cash app.
Cute, doesn't it?
It does look nice.
So pour your vodka drink and just let that sit. Don't when I come back over here, don't let this be trashed.
No, I'm gonna put the top back on it.
Yes. So
wait, so the cranberries can stay in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring some more of this tequila to put down in there.
To pour down in there.
Let them stay in there and macerate, and it's gonna turn. You'll see when it starts to turn a dark.
Because it's starting to turn pink down here.
Yeah,
I can
and
see it.
Shake it every once in a while.
But it ain't ready right now.
It's not done.
Yeah, so it's just like, no, I don't want to do that.
Well, fix you some of that old vodka over there.
Yeah, or even try like some fresh pineapple, put some pineapple in there.
Good. I think that breaks down faster. It'll get muddy. The pineapple will get muddy. Muddled.
Yeah, because you're fucking up the words.
Muddled. But I'm feeling fine.
You spending the night?
I guess I am gonna spend the night. I'm not after this drinking. You think I'm gonna get on the road?
You want a little piece of edible?
No.
You know?
I'm not. Listen, I'm not doing that. You're
Girl, this ain't peer pressure.
You're not finna.
This ain't peer pressure.
You video.
Listen. This ain't listen. Listen, Linda. Peer pressure ends at probably 17, 18.
For some people.
You're AARP status, okay? So this is not peer pressure. I'm just asking you, daughter.
You ask me that every time, and I don't want an edible. Not that one anyway.
What, the chocolate bar?
Right.
Well, what one you want? I got some popcorn.
It's not here.
Where is it?
At a distance.
Well, what kind is it? Is it gummy?
It can be.
You know, she fucking talking about some sex. You know what? I'm not fucking with her. She's talking about sex.
I want to know CBD edibles.
Listen, I have just started not celibacy, but I'm abstinent. Let me look. I think I'm using the right word. Because see, some of y'all be fucking up abstinence and celibacy. Yeah, abstinence is when you practice restraining oneself from indulging.
So that's what you are?
Yes.
As of?
For sex.
As of today?
No.
Yesterday?
No.
So you're restraining from that?
From sex.
So is that the act?
From, what do you mean is that the act? I said that's from having sex. What the fuck you talking about? She's trying to get me caught up in my words. But you know, sometimes y'all be saying, what's the other word? Not abstinent, but celibate. Y'all be saying celibate.
Which means what?
Celibate means abstaining from sex before marriage.
Yeah, that's celibate.
Typically for religious reasons. When you're abstinent, you're just withholding. Okay? So I'm withholding.
You're withholding.
That's right. You know, you got to clear your mind. Now, see, some of y'all run out here and y'all get to dipping and doing it. And that's why y'all be carrying trauma from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And you
Some people can just drop and roll.
That's right. No, nobody can just drop and roll. That's why I got this baggage in me. Mary J. Blige said that.
I don't know that one. That must be number 14 on the CD.
Good night. She says,
can't play it.
No, I can't play it. She says, I know I do some things that make you confused.
I don't know that one.
1 minute I hate you, something do. If you may ask, it just reminds me of all of the mess that I've been through. I got this baggage in me.
It took a long time, or whatever, 5 long years, or whatever. How about that
one?
What? Is it 5 long years or 4 long years?
What's the melody? That kind of sounds familiar, but you ain't giving me really no melody, so I can't really help you because I'm partially in my edible. I had I had tequila before we went to eat. I had a margarita at the restaurant, and then I just got one just now. And this shit tastes like gasoline.
Well,
girl, no, I
think
this is my last. But I think this is my last one.
Speak for yourself.
I think this is my.
Cause if I'm gonna spend a night,
I
don't have to stop. I can just keep sipping and sipping until I just sit up on that couch and fall asleep.
You're not sleeping in the room?
If I make it in there.
She loves sleeping on the motherfucking couch. That's how you know you get her.
I'm just a gypsy. Why I gotta be ghetto? Because I sleep on the couch. Apparently, some motherfuckers been sleeping on our some other ghetto.
No, Jeff slept in. You and Jeff slept tonight. Yeah, that's
hot children. How is Jeff doing?
Let me tell y'all this motherfucking story first. Jack and my friend Jeff. Let me show y'all Jeff because y'all gonna like, who is Jeff?
How is Jeff doing?
Because Jeff doesn't really make.
With his good bacon ass.
Right.
Baby, Jeff can make his ass.
Jeff don't make many appearances on the lives and things.
He's so
Let me show y'all Jeff.
Sophisticated or debonair.
Baby, this is my friend Jeff right here. Y'all remember Jeff? So New Year's.
He looks good on that picture. Ooh, Jeff.
New Year's Eve.
I love a beard. I'm sorry.
Okay. And this is
cute.
This is on my back porch.
Yes.
When we had the
without the glasses. That's a Jeff.
This is Jeff.
Handsome?
This was on my back porch New Year's
got
Eve.
some handsome friends. I'm handsome too.
They are. You a handsome woman.
Right,
you a handsome woman.
I am.
Right.
That's her story.
No, I don't share my bed with Jack. It's two other Aaron. It's 2 other beds in here. You know, he was at the DC show when we went to the DC.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he remember me?
He hit it up out of there before the meet and greet.
Oh.
But what I was saying was Jack and my friend Jeff spent the night New Year's Eve. So, we were drinking and, we did brunch, but it was at 10 p.m. And Jeff slept in here in the Murphy bed and Jack slept in the middle room. And so the next morning, Jeff had baked a cake to bring over here the night before.
For the brunch.
Right. And the next morning, Jack got up. Jeff had already left. Jeff got up and he left about 10 o'clock. He texted me and was like, hey, can you... 10
to 7. I think
it was early. Wait, let me look. Because I'm...
the alarm went off the thing.
He texted me and was like, hey, can you turn the alarm off? I'm about to leave to go home. And so I turned the alarm off. And so then when I finally came out, Jack was out here moving around doing whatever she was doing. And
I like my sweets in the morning. Like the sweet tooth had hit me.
Right. So Jack was like, oh, where's that cake that Jeff...
Cake at?
Jack was like, where's that cake that Jeff baked?
I looked.
Because had you had a piece the night before?
I think I had a small piece.
Okay, and Angela had a small piece. But go ahead.
I looked in the microwave, the refrigerator, in the cabinets. Where's that damn cake?
Baby, Jeff had taken the cake home. Look, here's the video because I got camera. Look at. Oh, you can't see it. Wait, you got to see the cake in his motherfucking hand. Let me get this camera right so you can see it. You see that? You see that camera? You see that cake right there? Hold on. Let me rewind it. You see that cake right? You see the cake right there? That's a chocolate cake. Do you see that? He took the motherfucking cake. Angela had a piece. She had a small little taste. And he took the cake home. I text him. Now, I don't play. I said, wait. He said, are you awake? This was 9:46 a.m.
Okay, it was 10ish. Okay.
And so then he said, I said, I turned off the alarm. So then I said, is Jack still there? He said, I think so. So you must not have come out of the room yet. So I texted his ass at noon. I sent him the video. And then I said, and who told you to take the cake? Anime. And so then he says, child, I was taking my platter. You could have got your cake platter another time. So he was like, I was taking my, he said, Child, I was taking my platter. I didn't know where the foil or anything was. After all, you kept your ass in bed.
Child, you could have left a hunk of that cake.
Right. You could have just put it on the plate or something. He couldn't find the aluminum foil or the plastic wrap, so he took the entire cake plate home because he was like, well, I needed my cake plate. You baking another cake this week?
That plate. Wasn't that plate blue?
I don't know what color it was, but it didn't look special. Honey, he had hit it up out of here. Whole cake just in his hand.
Wrapped up. Like,
I was like,
he didn't like it or something because it was delicious. I know that ganache he had, he took time with it. It was very good.
No, I think, well, what happened was, it wasn't that, because Jeff can cook.
He can.
It wasn't that we didn't like it. I'm not a big dessert person. You guys know I don't eat a lot of sweets until I get that edible in me. But no, I think everybody was full because Jack did a this is really nice. So if you book her to do like a brunch or something, this is a good suggestion. She did a shrimp and grits buffet. What you call it?
Seafood martini bar.
Okay, yeah. It was a shrimp and grits seafood martini bar. So she had these big glass martini glasses. And in those you put
that was the sides or whatever.
Right.
It depends on what you get.
Right. So she had the green onions in like a martini glass for like your garnish. And what else was in there? Some fried onions.
Fried onions, cheese.
Some cheese. It was some cheese.
It just depends on what you get. Some people like bacon,
right?
Mushrooms.
And then she had fried shrimp, fried mini scallops,
and catfish.
And it was fried catfish bites. And so then the grits, you put the grits in the martini glass, and then you either get your fried shrimp or get a little fried shrimp and a little catfish, or get a little fried shrimp, catfish, and scallop, or one or the other. And you put it in and you eat it out your martini glass. It was so nice. So she did that. That was in the center. And then, of course, I did my famous French toast.
And it was delicious.
And Keon was trying to act like, let me taste this.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, shit, this is good. Y'all saw that on Patreon. Yeah. I may have put it on the YouTube.
It was on YouTube.
It was on YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, so funny.
And so he was just like, anyway, so he ate that. So I did that. Angela did potatoes and onions and peppers.
And then Elliot did the boil with the corn and the
Elliot did a seafood boil. I mean, he did a shrimp boil. So it was shrimp, potatoes, and corn. And then he did these honey salmon bites.
Yes, those were good.
That shit was motherfucking good. I need to tell him when he come back, he need to make.
Yeah, those were good. So so let me ask you this, and maybe you guys can tell me, give me some suggestions, because I'm putting together a newsletter.
Yes, sir.
Elliot.
Yes.
Chef Jack and I are on the live. You're a couple time zones behind, right?
Maxine.
I'm 2 hours behind because we're about to go to this group dinner.
Where you at?
He in Arizona.
I thought you were going to Florida.
She put down that cocktail.
Because you know she got one in front of her.
I already know.
But what I was going to say was we were talking about, we were on the live and we were talking about the New Year's Eve brunch that started at 10 p.m. I was like, those salmon things were really good. Do you think you can make some of those when you come back home?
You know what? I wanted to get off my phone with that.
Wow, we going to call you back. What time your shit over?
I should have done what Jeff did and brought my cake home.
But I just told them the story on the live how he took his cake home. And I showed him the video. Did I send you the video, Elliot?
That was messy.
I'm gonna send you the video of him walking out of the house with that fucking cake plate.
I hope to keep it in the home, but that's messy.
Okay, let me send this to you.
I'm gonna make sure that I am never getting my panties out of my butt on Craig's porch. Okay,
baby, I've had people standing out there farting.
How you know it was farting? It got sound to it.
Yes, it has sound.
Like when I almost failed that time.
Yes. Yes.
A mess.
All right, Elliot, go ahead. I'm
Call us when you get out your whatever
that
shit is, Elliot.
Oh. So yeah, I've had people standing out there. I've heard them passing gas. You heard me.
That is so apropos.
Right. Yes. One day I was like, did she just pass gas on my porch?
And it has sound to it. That's awful.
Yes. I was like, and I saved that little clip.
Let me be ready. Every time I come, let me be ready. But the most you're gonna get me is falling because I'm gonna fall.
She tripped tonight.
I'm gonna...
Oh, somebody asked, do you infuse?
Infuse what?
Infuse what? Alicia told me you're supposed to pass gas outside. Not if the person that you're visiting has Ring or Vivint, okay?
You're supposed to pass it outside. What if you got gas inside?
They say you're supposed to fart before you come in. And if you get inside, then you need to go retreat to the restroom or take your motherfucking ass out to the outdoors.
Okay.
You know
infuse
what? Yeah, does she infuse what? Oh, THC?
Oh, you know what? Let me say this.
Jack on probation. She can...
I have been asked to do several, I guess, infusion parties. And I am working with somebody to tap into that. I've not agreed to it yet because I have to trust the person who is doing the measurements for the stuff. Because it is scientific.
But you know, black people don't give a damn about that. They're making that shit in their house.
Work out the contracts, but we got to work out the logistics because you ain't gonna have my ass tied up and nobody.
That's a very good point that you just made.
But there is a tremendous market. There's a private market for those type of parties, and it's big money in it.
Right, but that's a really good point that you brought up. You said it's scientific the way that they measure how much THC is going to be in your edible or your baked good or whatever it is. You know, black people don't give a damn about that. Black folks, we're going to circumnavigate around some shit. We're going to shortcut some shit. That's why y'all making these baked goods and the butter that slid over to the other side of the pan and you eating on this side of the pan so you don't really feel shit. And then when you get down here, you can't be eyeballing no THC. Then you get down on this end of the brownie and you fucked all the way up because the butter that slid down there because your pan is fucked up and it's lopsided.
Yeah, all the things. Because there is, you got one person that's going to go and push the envelope with the liability bullshit. Right. But there are tons of private parties and there is a big market for it. I have not jumped into it because of my licensing and all of that stuff. And I can't be caught up in the bullshit. But when I get with the right person or the right private person that can assign the appropriate paperwork,
you know y'all pans be lopsided and shit, and you put it in.
Oh, you want to put a little extra, like when you put a little extra salt, you want to put a little extra. Those are two different things. Don't have me standing in 2 feet of water thinking I'm in 10 feet of water.
Right. Look. Butter, BUDDA, buttered and slid all across the pan.
All across.
Listen, because like that's why I'm full with them baked goods. Because I had something once, I think it was a little piece of brownie or some shit. And it was given very much so, pinch off a little piece because you just don't know how it's going to hit you. And then you're like, well, I don't feel a damn thing. Then you go eat another piece from the other side and it's like loaded.
I had some
and you fucked up for 3 days.
Dip one time.
Right, walk that cookie shit.
Sitting at the green light, just sitting at the
You had what?
Some nacho
chips? Queso.
Just sitting at the green light.
Right, them lopsided ass dollar store
waiting on the green light to change the green. Just sitting there.
Okay,
in Douglasville. Where they still hang people at.
Look, you know how them pans be lopsided like this, and then you put it in the oven, you hear them shake, you hear them pop because it's like the heat make them.
Went to bed on Sunday, then wake up to Tuesday. But you ain't got 3 days to be toe up on this bullshit. No, I'm not fooling around.
Baking is a science. Yes.
It's really a science. Do not play around with it.
Look, waiting on the stop sign to turn green.
Sitting there like, All that McDonald's tell me, girl, I had some edibles and blah, 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 blah,
right. The damn Dollar Tree pan. She said, wait, what did she say? That happened to me. I couldn't remember how to get home, and I was down the block. So she was down the block. See, Listen, all I know is this. I'm not fooling with no, I meant to, what did Alicia to Craig?
It's like the whole weekend. What's that?
Oh, that was Alicia that said that. She said, I missed the whole damn weekend. When I was over at 227, I had a brownie, baby. That thing tore me up. Oh, okay. Quentin said he went to a doctor's party. Look at Teddy Jordan. Girl, you ain't even sent my Janet Jackson ticket money while she talking about she going to send me a brownie. She's going to send it to the P.O. box. I don't know about that because, see, I don't know if your friend got cats, roaches, dogs. And I know they ain't making it in no damn dispensary.
Like
they probably writing one of them apartments. Look, they probably writing one of them apartments down there on Camp Creek. Down there on the south side.
Over there, and the other over there in Alaska was sent. Just he had sent me the whole plan, the layout, sell that. I don't know nothing about selling this. Like, and he was the scientific chef. Mm-hmm. But the breakdown, I was like, I don't know that many people who do that at that time. That was like in 2013. Mm-hmm. But I just, I have to stay in my lane.
Right. I can feel my edible hit.
Yeah, I'm registered with a lot of agencies. I have to be careful what I dip my toe into.
I know that's right. Baby, my friends are top tier. Don't try me.
Who's that, Tanny?
Tanny Joy.
Okay, top tier.
She kills me. The girls always want to be fancy.
I had some top tier ones too.
Girl, you finished your little cocktail again?
Stay out of my
I'm still working on this. She didn't already have 1.5.
We are not the same.
Yeah. Did anybody pull up that number for Betty Ford?
Is Betty Ford still open?
Well, what's that place that Whitney Houston was at over there on South Cobb Drive?
No, she was not at that one.
She wasn't at Ridgewood?
Bobby Christina was over at Ridgewood.
I knew somebody was over there at Ridgewood.
Both of them was at Peachford. I've been to Peachford.
I don't know if I can say this.
No, you probably don't. Then don't say it.
Well, it ain't. Well, I can probably say this part. Chef Jack knew Whitney Houston because they had a mutual friend. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, love.
So you didn't leave any clues, did you?
Well, I ain't said nothing else.
You don't have to.
Well, no, I'm just saying. So that's why you knew that Bobby Christina was at Ridgewood. I thought Whitney was at Ridgewood.
I need to just go in the room right now.
Well, I ain't said nothing else. Well, we all knew Whitney was on.
I'm gonna get some ice. Don't ask me shit.
What are we gonna have for breakfast in the morning? But what are we gonna have for breakfast in the morning? What are we gonna have for breakfast in the morning?
I don't know. Some cinnamon.
So what?
Toast crunch.
I got a little bit of raisin bread over here.
We might have some
vegan
fried onions.
Oh, I got them potatoes right here. Should I steam them tonight?
Just make sure you blow that candle out.
Oh, we blowing this motherfucking candle. Black people don't play by no candle. Listen, we're gonna burn out a candle before we go to bed.
What time? So you might fall asleep.
No.
I'll be done cooked up every goddamn thing in here.
What you mean?
I have you meal prep for the rest of the week.
I started to take that motherfucking codfish.
You should take that shit out.
I started to take that motherfucking codfish
out.
I'm
gonna do that. I'm gonna do that dish.
That's right. Okay, so we can use it with that.
Do we have the peas and the asparagus and
no?
We don't have the gnocchi. I'm not gonna roll in a motherfucking.
I ain't got no gnocchi and all that other shit. I just got the codfish in the freezer.
Okay. We probably gonna just have a juice.
I'm gonna handle the juice in the morning, but we're gonna need.
We'll
you don't be wanting breakfast though. I be waking up hungry.
No, yeah, you do, and I have been lately, which is a problem. But I'm trying to. I'm strict right now. I got.
Girl, I'm on my edible, girl. I'm on my edible, girl. Leave me alone.
Honey, if y'all know some of the people who have cooked and catered and been in that house,
right?
Like, ooh, baby,
filthy ass houses.
Just the stories untold.
Okay, but no, we got potatoes right here. Should I steam them tonight?
One thing about it, we ain't gonna starve.
No, not at all.
You can steam if you want to, but me and Auntie Gloria, we just steam ours right in the pan.
In the pan. Okay, well, I won't steam them, cause I do mine. Why did we say I do mine? No, I do mine that way.
Yeah.
Cut out some of the words, niece. Don't be so glib. GLIB.
Glib.
Right. So talking.
You know, Craig will teach your ass some words. Okay, that's what reading and writing does for you.
Don't be so loquacious. Okay.
Not Loquacious. That sounds like somebody's name on Camp Creek.
Laquita. I hope there's no Laquita in here, because please don't email me.
I know a lot of Laquitas.
please don't
and
email me.
You know, it's the time of year. Like,
somebody sent money to the Zelle. Go get on my account,
girl. I was trying to figure out your Zelle this morning. I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to find it on
Why are you trying to find my Zelle?
Because I didn't want Cash App to take those fees out. If I had asked you, I knew you would have said we played with some bullshit. You and Eloise.
Because here's the thing. Y'all ready for this? And I need all my fellas to listen. Gay, straight, non-binary, whatever you are. I'm a person, and I noticed this tonight when we went out to eat. Let me school you real quick. Okay?
Because I can't be schooled.
Right. Because none of us are beyond reproach. Okay? When we went to that restaurant today, you got to that door so quick and you reached for that door. I was going to open the door for you. Gay or straight, non-binary, whatever you identify, you should open up the door for the lady, right? Whoever it is you with. I don't mean you got to be going to open up no car door, because I don't do all that. But I do open up the door to like the restaurant and shit like that.
And I have to pace myself sometimes.
Correct.
Because I had some gay friends who listen, I am still a man, and you're a lady, so let me do that.
Right.
But the other side of me is I'm always in a hurry, like, I ain't got time to do
that. And
my sons do that. I'll be like, don't worry about me, worry about your girlfriend. And I have to stop myself. And then if Mister, I'll be like,
you be waiting for him to open. But also, thank you, Shauna. Thank you very much. She sent money for a book donation.
So you schooling me that?
I have somebody who we're gonna send it to that lady in Detroit. Shauna's book is gonna go for that lady in Detroit.
Okay.
What was I saying?
You were schooling me about.
Oh yeah, because I had to school Angela. And what happened was, I said to her one day, I said, first I was gonna say this to you. Also, because when you're an independent woman, sometimes it's you're used to doing so much for yourself, right? So anyway, I had to school Angela on that. And like, because we go to the gym and we go out to eat and do stuff. And I'm like, Angela, I don't care who you with. I said, you need to step to the side and let the man open up the door. Because it's also about commanding a certain respect.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
Period.
Right. That's right.
So anyway, why did I even bring that up? I don't even know what the fuck I brought that up for.
Because we were talking about
I don't know why I brought that up.
Edible. No edible.
Right.
I almost fell off the stool, honey. If I had
baby,
off the stool,
listen.
This live right here
would have had to.
But end. you were schooling me. You were teaching me.
Yeah, but I don't even know why I brought that up. I don't know why I brought that up though. I don't remember. But
straight. We trust, honor, and
we must honor, protect our Black women.
Or is it chivalry? Is that the
you know? Yeah, that too.
Because sometimes women do it for other women.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but there are some people who don't know what that is, or just who don't have that level of respect or appreciation.
Right. Now y'all can open the door for me too, because I'm a gentleman.
But do you think it's a lost art?
For some, yeah. I do. Especially these kids walking around here with these damn cell phones and carrying on. These ones that's dumb as rock. You know what I meant to mention yesterday on the live?
And have college degrees.
Right. Now remember when we were talking on the live, Rashard and I were talking on the live yesterday, we were talking about the little childhood. You remember a little TV commercial? It was like, they call me Yuck Mouth because I don't brush. How's about a kiss? It was like
some educational something.
It was like these little educational things, right?
Schoolhouse Rock.
Right, and so I was talking like Schoolhouse Rock and all these little things like that. And it was like, it was all these little education. It was like these little cartoons where it was teaching kids about vegetables, eating vegetables and having a proper balance, proper diet. So it was all that kind of stuff. But I meant to mention the other day, and this edible got me fucked up, so I don't even remember that quick what I was going to say.
Train of thought? Was it
Lost.
You?
Yeah. Oh, the DARE commercial, the drug commercial, the drug enforcement commercial.
Is that still out?
I don't know.
DARE is still out?
I don't know, because these kids, they using Molly, they using meth.
I thought that was old.
They using heroin. They using coke, as AKA Tina.
Well, that stuff, they call coke Tina now?
They've always called it Tina in the gay community.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's a code word. or they call it a bump. Well, who got the bump?
I know about the bump.
You've heard?
Name.
Okay.
I know familiar with the bump name.
Yeah, but they call cocaine Tina.
One. I didn't know about Tina.
What's up, Tina?
I didn't know about Tina.
Let's just let the kids know that you.
So what about? Let's talk about the weed though.
What about
smoking the weed? Because back in my day, people smoked marijuana, or what they call it now is red.
Is meth Tina?
Is meth Tina? Because I didn't know coke was Tina.
Well, maybe meth is Tina. I'm not no drug addict, so I don't know. Okay, Tina's crystal meth. Okay, thank you.
So that's why I don't know that one.
Yeah.
Not that I'm a drug addict, but I just try to.
Crystal meth is Tina.
So that's what they're locking people up for now.
I read an article. Well, finish your story. Well, I might forget. Yeah, remind me to tell you that
you on the E. You on the Eddie. I'm not on Eddie.
I read this article years ago, and it was probably a handful of years, 4 or 5 years ago, and reefer.
Yeah, that's the reefer.
And it was talking about how meth, aka Tina, is on the rise in the Black gay community.
Really?
That's another one.
I thought it was still a white drug.
Baby, the Black gays are on it.
Because listen, my great nephew or grandnephew just went to prison, and he was busted on a meth charge. So it was a whole big sting. I mean, it's on Instagram, it's on whatever. I'm not gonna give his name, but it was a big sting. It's in Michigan, but the female that was caught or stopped or whatever at the time, it was only, well, she was stopped with like $30,000 worth of methamphetamine. Right? So whether she gave him up told or whatever, because where I'm from, like $30,000, like, like that ain't no money, like, you know. Right. And I don't know about the proceeds and how much meth costs and all that stuff, but so whatever happened, but it was a huge sting. It's like a long list of all this kind of stuff because meth was technically something that white people did. So, and I feel like, not that I am excusing my nephew for being involved with it, even if it wasn't him, but meth was a white person's
it was
drug of choice. But since it started killing so many white people, or white people are suffering from it, then that means that they really want to send people to jail for it, because it's affecting more white people
than blacks, yeah.
Because I don't think they didn't send a lot of people to penitentiary for crack. They sent people for penitentiary for powder.
They were sending you blacks to jail for that pipe, because blacks
to jail, but not
not prison. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because black folks were using that that pipe.
Yes.
So that
was intended. I believe that was
right, and it carried a stiffer sentence.
Right.
That's why they've always said that the drug, or the criminal justice system is off balance with respect to drugs, because white folks typically will use cocaine, and so it carries a lesser sentence. And more black people use the pipe, crack.
The pipe. Yeah.
And that carried a higher sentence. But somebody in the comment, dear, Tina is meth. I just Googled it. So Tina is the street name for meth.
Isn't that something?
Right. But
Tina?
Right. But I was saying something.
You started somewhere and I went somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't remember now.
What did I say? See, I can't. Craig got them good eyes.
I had LASIK surgery.
Yeah, I know. You're so rich. I got these old contacts in my eye. The right one.
Girl, I ain't got no contact solution.
So, but anyway, but yeah, my great nephew. But this is second time around, and I hate it because he's got a beautiful daughter. She just started a YouTube channel. You got to follow her. Shout out. So sweet, and he's gonna be gone for a minute. Yeah, that's true, Ladybug. That's my good friend named Ladybug. She's not 77, but that's sure her name, Ladybug.
It was something I was going to say, and I don't remember. My friends do coke, and at the Christmas party, this lady pulled out a crack pipe and smoked it. My God, today. She gagged everyone. She said it's the same thing.
She already came with the rocks?
I said, no,
She had
sweetie.
a pipe and the rocks?
Right. I said, no, sweetie. You're literally changing the molecule. Oh, my God, today. They said we need to send Jack a magnifying glass. Well,
I have a big green.
I would tell you to kiss my ass, but you probably can't find it, you blind motherfucker.
That's my look. I'm trying to find something to cook to that. Yes, it is. I
that
got
is
a
my
big green
movie.
Magnifying glass at home on my desk that I'll use for the laptop any minute.
But speaking of, I can't tell y'all who the first person I actually saw do cocaine in front of me was.
Don't tell us.
I'm not.
Yes.
But I'm not going to say it because you all would know who this is.
Well, stop right now because you're gonna get too many.
I was about to give another clue.
No hits. Don't hit.
Right. I was about to give another clue.
I'm not gonna give out like that, and they have it.
I'm not gonna give another
clue.
clue.
Get delivered. The tea.
Perhaps right now, maybe. I don't know though. But anyway, we were at the. Well, I didn't say he now, but we were up at the this place called Aja. You know that restaurant up there behind Phipps? It used to be called Aja. And so long story short, I was sitting there and I was sitting on the arm of the chair and he was sitting down in the chair. And baby, when I say he pulled out this little Ziploc, you know, a little mini Ziploc. One of these little mini Ziploc bags.
Somebody talking about who? No, they fishing. Don't fall for it.
I'm not falling for that. And so he pulled out one of them motherfucking little Ziploc bag, and baby, he dug that little thing in there, and I was traumatized. I almost fell off the side of the chair. And no, actually, that was in LA the first time somebody.
Thank goodness.
This woman did it, and then here I saw this guy do it, and I was like, oh my!
You were shocked, huh?
I was outdone.
Good Stacy. See, I know most of the
he did a bump.
Because
cocaine is a bump.
Where my home is, and
Jack is from Detroit. They talking about don't stop him, Jack. Give us another clue.
You can't be just telling folks stuff.
No, I ain't.
Wow. Y'all messy. Okay, Nathaniel. Why your name handle so
Did you all hit the like button? It's 600 people in here. How many likes on this live? Let me see.
But it's all kind of people who get up on all kind of things. If it ain't your thing, it's not your thing.
And there are things that you have to listen. Let me tell y'all something. And that's why.
Because sugar is just addictive as cocaine. If you get 9 pumps of stevia in your coffee at Starbucks. Carry on.
Oh, this is what I was telling y'all. Thank you, Quentin. This comment reminded me. It has become big in our community due to sex, hookup apps, even sex parties. Tina is a sex enhancement drug.
Meth is?
Yeah.
So, because cocaine numbs you. So meth.
I don't know because I've never used it.
Okay. So what does meth? Because I worked on it at the job I worked at. It was some people who did meth, and we identified them because their teeth were.
Baby, your teeth are always gone. Look at all them white folks.
And so some of those were crushing up B12s and snorting them in the bathroom because they couldn't get meth. So what is a meth high? Like.
You asking me again?
No, I'm not. I'm just looking at you. I haven't Googled it because I'm not interested, but I just would like to know it.
Well, what I was saying was, in Quentin's comment brought me back. Yeah, cocaine is an upper.
So is meth a downer or what is it?
I don't know, but meth will cause you to lose your damn teeth.
I know, and
But what I was gonna say was, when I was reading this article, and it was saying that the meth rate is going up in the Black gay community, and they had interviewed these. I think it was like 2 or 3 guys.
Okay.
And a couple of them were kind of homeless, and they were asking like, "How did you end up on this? Like, what was it about?" Like, and he was saying that I think he had lost his job, or one of the guys had come out of an abusive relationship, and he started using, like, it was just all these different scenarios, and it was sad.
So is it? up and coming in the Black gay community, either because they just wanted to pick on the Black gay community instead of the Black community? Like
no, the Black gays are really getting on this fucking meth.
But why meth and not something else?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, listen, we don't know, Jack. We don't know. I'm just. But yeah, poppers is another enhancement. That's what I'm saying. Like, listen.
Poppers is it?
You know what poppers are?
No, I don't.
Poppers.
It's a sex
it ain't nothing but VCR.
You buy those at the Sicko?
Yeah, like they have in the sex shops. No,
oh.
I don't get into that, but I know what it is. So don't be asking me if I use that. But a lot of not a lot, but some
haven't a clue about.
Some people.
Some shit I just don't know about.
Some people use. What's the shit called?
I don't know what that shit's called.
What's the shit I was just talking about? VCR grease or juice or liquid.
VCR grease.
Poppers.
So what's in a popper?
I don't know. It's a liquid, and they sniff it. They sniff the fumes.
So you gotta give me
it's like VCR. They're saying it's like VCR.
What the fuck is VCR?
Like a video cassette recorder, you know, VCR.
I was thinking like VCR.
Yeah.
Like, are you really talking about
the same as that?
The shit that's in there?
Yes, the VCR.
That's like inhaling glue and all this other
right.
shit.
And so some of the kids will use that like for sex because it kind of gives them like, it's like a stimulant.
Some kind of for your stimulant.
Right.
Like caffeine.
Right, like a little momentary high. Like a momentary high. It's kind of like a momentary high.
So if you got to do all that to fuck?
No, I didn't say some do that. VCR grease. What am I trying to say? VCR fluid or liquid or whatever they used to call that shit.
So what, they save that shit from the VHS?
No, they go to the sex store and buy it. It's in a little thing like this, and they buy it and they sniff it and then they get into it. They start fucking.
So is it profitable? Do I need to start selling VCR?
I don't know. It numbs you. So especially
so it numbs you like.
So especially like the kids that not all.
They can't afford coke.
No, like if they want about to get fucked and they trying to numb themselves, so they're not.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they can relax.
Gotcha. All right then.
See, Will Kim said real bottoms don't need poppers.
All right, real bottoms.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's like nail polish. There you go. It's like nail polish remover. It kind of
polish or remover. Those are two different things.
Well, kind of like polish. It kind of smells like that. Yeah, the disc cleaner and shit. The VCR disc cleaner. That's what it is. And let me tell you another article that I read. There was a gay escort. This was several years ago. He was down at one of them hotels down there in Midtown on 10th Street, and he had a John.
Okay.
And what happened? VCR head cleaner. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
Okay.
And he had a John down there at one of them hotels, and he was sniffing on them poppers. He was sniffing on those poppers because he was about to get stabbed. When I say stabbed, I mean
I know what you mean by stabbed.
Well, you know, some people might think I meant literally. So yeah, so he was about to get tapped.
You know how? Let me read.
And
Craig got these damn stools for them size 2 asses. Come on.
He was about to get tapped, but he was epileptic, and it says on that little popper bottle that if you're epileptic or you suffer from epilepsy, you should not use this. Child, he had sniffed that shit and went and died. He died. And this is where, so for those of you that have been watching me for a while, this is why I say gay author, car accident. Because in that article, it said gay escort. I said, oh my God, did they really
that goddamn instruction?
Did they really put that out there?
Right. They'll do anything for ratings.
Oh, hi, Craig. What is your email address? My daughter is graduating college and wants to come teach in Atlanta. I really want to connect with real people. And
she got to take the GMAT or something, right? Because they hard on these teachers down here. They send teachers to jail.
What?
She want to come teach in Atlanta? No, she got to take.
I used to substitute teach. They didn't send me to jail. Now they almost sent me.
Substitute, but you wasn't trying to be official. Didn't you have to take like a GMAT or something?
No, I just had to tell them that I had a degree from Hampton University.
Did you know they had sent them teachers to jail? Oh, that was for that test cheating.
Oh, that was that cheating shit in Atlanta. Thank you, Shauna Webb, for the Shauna Mosley.
Daryl Henry's not in here tonight. You know, I'm on that quest for Daryl Henry.
Daryl Henry just sent me a $5 Cash App today. I think it was today.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's one of the things that I think about too, being, well, I'm celibate. I mean, not celibate. I'm abstinent.
Abstinent.
But that's one of the things I think about. You know, the kids are into so much stuff. They're into all this sexual shit.
But that's been around forever since time.
It has.
This, then back
right, but what I'm saying is you got the kids that are online. You got the kids that are going to sex parties. They're going to bathhouses, and you know, they're telling you that they want to be in a relationship, and you just like, they want to have OnlyFans and all this other stuff. And then you got drugs. Then you got mental health stuff. Then you got the kids that don't have no ambition, that don't want to work, that don't, you understand? Like, it's so many layers.
It's so many layers. So how, and it's not going to get better because people are not getting help, or
I don't damn know. So it's like sometimes I just feel like, let me just, Nikki, what you tear up for? So to me, it's just like, let me sit my
let's just sit out. Let's sit just round out.
I set my fat ass. I shut my fat ass up. That's that line from Precious. And Mariah Carey was like, well, what did you do? She said this to Monique. She said, I shut my fat ass up. Shut your fat ass up.
But it may not get better. It might get worse or more. It's going to be something else that comes out.
Okay.
Somebody said laughing their ass off.
Right.
It's pissing and dating food. Yeah, it's.
Baby, listen. All I motherfucking. It's hard. Wait a minute, goddamn it. These comments are moving so fast. Yes, it's hard to find somebody normal.
What's normal? Because normal is to everybody their normal. My normal is my normal, which is not your normal. So what is normal? That's subjective, right?
Kind of, but no. I can't believe my edible hasn't kicked in the sense that.
So you probably need some more. Did you get those from the Five and Below?
No.
That's why I just stay at the shit at the package store. Because they be printing them labels to say what they need them to say for your ass to buy them. I'm gonna stay with Old Faithful because I know what they're doing.
Oh, Nikki.
Yeah, I can't.
I thought bathhouses were 70 things. Listen, the kid.
Are they still open?
Child, yeah, that's that one right down there on 10th Street. That's Spring Street.
Well,
and child, y'all be over there packed. But that's what I'm saying. It's just, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe I need to open one now.
You want to open up a bathhouse?
I ain't gotta have no morals. This is for business purposes only. I just need to own it. I don't. Whoever come in, that's your business. No, I'm just talking shit.
Yes, and bookstores. Thank you, Tony. You know, you got folks.
What bookstores are still open?
They got the little gay bookstores that are still open.
The big boys are closed.
Yeah, and they go in there and be fondling and carrying on sometimes.
But all this stuff is not new. It's been around forever. It was just named something else. So
yeah,
like there's nothing new under the sun, I would guess.
I ain't about to make no edibles, Nikki. Go on somewhere from me. Go
on, edibles?
Right, go on away from me.
You talking about like boil some shit and strain it in beakers and stuff?
Social media definitely has changed.
Yes, it has
the dating landscape.
Influence on a lot.
Yeah, because that makes y'all think y'all can have more than one good thing.
And there's so much fakery.
That's right.
So much fraudulent.
That's right. And then
fraudy.
y'all be saying and doing too much in them DMs.
That's my new word, fraudy. You're fraudy. You're doing that fraudy.
Oh, they said bathhouses in LA, Hollywood take reservations.
I believe it. So you know what they say? Don't make too much.
Social media has made dating hard. Yeah, especially in the day and age of these filters and things.
Serious dating, but
that was just a little saliva.
That's what I'm telling people too. They be like,
yeah, that was just a little saliva. Wait a minute. We've been on here an hour and a half.
So Craig, what have you learned from your
heartbreak?
577 people and only 2. Y'all need to like. That means there's some hateration. People watching and trying to gain information and stuff and don't want to hit a like. We know you like it because that's why you're in here.
Right. We know you watch it.
We know you like it. That's why you're in here. Because there's a whole bunch of shit on YouTube you watch.
I've learned a whole lot about myself from the breakup. I've learned a lot about myself. And that's where the spiritual teacher came in. A lot of revelations after that session with her. I'll share that on Patreon, though.
Yes. When last time you did a Patreon?
Because they try to wear me out. Talking about I ain't posting no Patreon. Let me go over here and say. We're gonna get them a Patreon tonight, right when we get off this live. Let me see.
Because I don't know who I'll be on the Patreon.
It's only been a week. They act like it ain't.
That's a long time. A week? That's 4 days too short.
Who is that? What was I opening this computer up to do?
I don't know what you were opening.
I was opening the laptop to do something. No, I looked at Patreon already.
You need to save some stuff.
Why did I open up this? I'm gonna give you a Patreon tonight. I don't know why.
Can I barge in and ask your supporters a question? I need to pose a question.
Go ahead.
If I had to give you a tip from a chef, what would you want to tip on? Would it be
what kind of advice?
Or cooking tip? Would it be sauces, making sauces, cooking meat, how to make soups, anything that you would need a cooking tip on other than a recipe, a method, a skill?
Something that you don't know how to do.
Plating, soups, sauces.
Thank you, Melody Womble.
How to cook a steak. I'm trying to put together a newsletter.
What that say?
Equipment.
Here's what I was gonna say. How you use spices.
Okay.
Lisa says sauces.
Okay.
A nice creamy vegan sauce, Mrs. Walker, C.M. Walker.
From scratch or just assembly?
What I was gonna say.
Everybody doesn't want to cook from scratch. Some people want to know just how can I go and buy the shit already from the store, cut up, and just how to put it together.
Okay, so on the Patreon, here's what I would do on the Patreon, and then we'll come back to what Jack was just saying. I am going to tell you guys about my spiritual session last week. So I'll tell that on Patreon. I'll tell it tonight. Did I tell you what happened?
You told me some stuff, but I'm not going to cry, even on your Patreon. So don't have me here crying because I'm in this alcohol.
Right. Okay, so I'll do that tonight. But here's what I was going to say. Maybe you and I could, let's just say they want to learn how to make sauces. Or they say they want to learn how to, what's the other thing I said? Sauces and what? How to use spices.
Okay.
What if we set up like a cooking class or like a whatever? Yeah, like a cooking class.
The ingredients.
Yeah. No. I'm saying they pay to come in.
Okay.
And I'm there with you cutting up. And
go ahead. What you say? You there with me doing what?
We could do a cutting
up.
Yeah.
Not cutting up, but cutting the fuck up.
Somebody said pastries.
Okay. We gonna have to bring that bitch in because for pastries you gonna get some basic shit or some fucking terrines. You know what a terrine is? But anyway, come on. I got you, pastries. We got you.
But what we could do is we could do like a kitchen. We could rent a kitchen here. Or, if it's just me and you, we could fly somewhere and do one like in Houston, do one in Detroit.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like we could take it like on a little tour.
Okay. So let me ask you
or we could rent like a cabin.
Yes.
And you all pay to come, and we have a whole little weekend.
Yes, where everybody.
I'll bring Elliot.
Hands on.
Right, I'll bring Elliot and maybe Ryan. But yeah, we'll do like a little weekend event or something, right?
So that being said, is there anyone who would like information on chronic illnesses such as high blood pressure.
MTS said, we don't need you cutting Chef Jack off on the cooking show.
Right. But like chronic disease like kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes.
So how to eat for your diet?
How to shop and cook for your illnesses. To one day get off of the medication and just heal yourself through nutrition.
Yeah. And I've said this to you guys before. You can heal your body through fruits and produce, fruits and vegetables.
Yes.
Arthritis, Aunt Patty said, you can start juicing celery juice. You can start using turmeric, putting turmeric, like juicing turmeric, or putting a little turmeric in your tea, or
because a lot of those chronic illnesses are fueled from inflammation.
Yes, it stems from inflammation,
which is sugar.
Yes.
Salt is not your biggest culprit.
And dairy.
Sugar and dairy.
And inflammation.
You're looking at a cheese lover.
Yes. But I've said this before. A lot of women, I think a lot of women, not all, but I think a lot of women naturally crave cheese. I personally don't know a woman that don't like cheese. Will just sit there and eat cubes cheese.
I tell you, I can eat a block of bread.
But that dairy is cheese, milk.
It fucks up your hormones.
Yeah, and it definitely your gut health. Where's my girl right here?
Right, that's it.
Your gut health.
Your gut health.
And dairy, you feel it all phlegmy in your throat, but that's what, like you said, causes a lot of inflammation. Dairy does, and dairy. Inflammation is connected to a lot of like joint pain, like arthritis and things like that. And then the inflammation is connected to a lot of cancers.
It is.
So you got to be mindful of that.
So just curious as to kind of what people want to know. Because that's something I'm about to really seriously tap into. So just wanted to know that.
Right.
Because I feel like everybody, as far as cooking, I feel like everybody that's black know how to cook should know how to cook.
No.
And
all black people don't have rhythm. Look at Oprah. So he says, one-on-one kind of guy says, I mean, what can I get for $20 entry fee? Hopefully an appetizer. Now you'll be able to eat and stuff. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I ain't paying no more than $50. And what I'm thinking is, not only would you pay to come in to cook the whatever,
and then you leave with some shit,
and then you eat it. But I'm thinking we get an alcohol sponsor in there, and you have your cocktails and shit too. Your unlimited.
Because there's a few basic things, something I can show you that will take you through every cooking experience that you have.
Yeah, she's fucking up right now.
That's this long ass motherfucker's wrong.
That you asked.
Such as things like mirepoix or
what the fuck is that?
Onion, celery, and carrots, which is the base of.
Wait, what's it called?
Onion mirepoix.
Mirepoix, and it's onion, celery, and carrots,
which is the base of. You don't even know.
Is it in like a stock?
It's in your stock. It's in your soup.
No, but I'm saying it's just diced up together.
It's diced up. You saute it, and you puree it. It's like it's some small basics.
Chantel said, "I want to learn how to plate."
Yes, plating. A lot of people have asked about plating. Whether it's in your house or for your family, or if you are a new chef, or just if you just want to plate, if you just like to do it for the social media. And plating is different for different people. Some people have that knack. Now I'm an old bitch with carpal tunnel and shit. My eyes all fucked up. I can teach you.
Keon gonna bring his hookah.
Yes, we can teach you how to hookah and cook.
Yes, right. But I'm thinking we do like a little weekend event, like we do like a little. It'll be like a retreat.
Yes.
And this will be a part of the retreat, and we'll do like little breakout sessions, and then you'll have your time to do it. I've been thinking about this for a couple of years.
You have. We've been kicking around
because we've been talking about it for about a year.
Show and cook breakfast for everybody one day.
Mm-hmm.
But yes,
Craig, you are a true entrepreneur, always thinking ahead. I love it, and I learned so much from you. I was telling my husband about you. Oh, thank you, Felicia.
That's sweet.
But yeah, and that's the other thing: mucus and cheese and all dairy products, so that you get that mucus in your body and your throat, and you can feel it. Some of y'all walk around talking like y'all got gravel in your throat.
I can't see.
Chef knows her stuff, Hunty. Listen here, we're in a recession, and that there's inflation across the country. Keep it reasonable. Oh.
Yeah, and it will be based on the menu. If y'all trying to do lamb chops and lobster tails, that's market price. But if we cooking neck bones and white potatoes,
But wait a minute now. Wait a minute now, because chilling's high as shit right now.
No, I'm gonna just let me be clear. Let me be clear.
Jazzy said, "Where do I sign up?"
The chilling session will be online because I do a lot of things, but I'm not fucking with them intestines. I'm just letting you know. We're gonna have to bring Auntie Gloria in.
Larry said, "I did not know dairy caused inflammation." Yes, I love ice cream. So you can always get vegan ice cream.
Oh my God.
And I know that might sound crazy. It's made with coconut milk, or they have ones that's made with almond milk. I promise you, you wouldn't know it was dairy. I mean, you wouldn't know it was plant-based if I didn't tell you. They have one of my favorite brands is so delicious. So delicious. Hold on, let me show you.
I ate a pint of this shit the other night.
Baby, that shit is not to be played with.
I ate it in the bed. Shame on me.
I'm trying to tell you.
My ex-husband, I used to have to fill a glass of butter pecan maple ice cream every night for him. And when I tell you, he partied from 10 o'clock to 4 a.m.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, delicious.
So delicious is the bomb.
So delicious is one of my favorite. Salted caramel, baby. When I say, and I'm about to eat this, you reminded me. You don't, my edible kicked in. You don't want a day of this. I feel like plating is such a white concept. African people don't.
They sure don't.
Mm-hmm.
And because some things are not for that culinary plating. So because if you say, okay, I'm cooking I'm eating oxtails and white potatoes or neck bones and rice, there's only so much plating you're going to get out of that. But I've cooked some African dishes. I've eaten with some African people, and they just pile stuff on top of each other. So plating is based on the cuisine that you're presenting. It's up to you.
Yes, I have seen.
Who's that over? Who seen them in Wegmans? Where you live at? With Wegmans?
So who in Wegmans?
I love Wegmans in the Northeast. I'm trying to get into Wegmans in the New England area.
They should be in Wegmans. I mean, they got this in Walmart too.
Oh, that one, yeah. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
I love Wegmans. I just got turned on to them.
Do you remember Eatzi's? EATZI''. Eatzi's was like a Wegmans.
That was in the Baltimore area?
It was in Rockville, Maryland. They had one in Buckhead. Eatzi's. I used to love that. I used to go there after the gym and get my stuff. Get my dinner.
So that's stuff, and I had this the other night, and I left the top on my nightstand. I kept saying, "What the hell is that maple smell?"
This one is made from cashew milk, so
it is.
Vegan ice creams will be almond milk, cashew milk, or coconut milk.
But I'm Dr. Donnell Hope. What did he say?
UGA versus TSU.
Oh, we saw that on the thing.
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell you about no plant-based stuff that doesn't taste good, because some of that stuff doesn't taste good.
It sure doesn't. And
I don't really use a lot of. Oh, you have ETs in Texas too. Okay. Yes, you do.
So Wegmans is expensive. Wegmans is like Whole Foods or Publix, depending on where you are. And it's just based on what you get and just knowing when to shop and how to shop.
Maya said, "I can't wait to book Jackie for my private birthday party."
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Yes, I have seen Tabitha Brown's products. I haven't seen them in Target, but I was on her Instagram.
I saw it today. She's got some new things.
I was on her Instagram, but I haven't been in Target in months.
I like her. A lot of her Target products are very nice. They're cute.
She got cutting boards and shit.
Cutting boards and shopping bags and the whole gamut. She's on, and she's got some vegan to-go meals, like ready to eat vegan meals in Target.
No, she rich.
Yeah, she on her way. She rich now. She on her way to wealthy. Now she rich, but she on her way to wealthy. There's a difference between rich and wealthy.
Oh, you better know it.
But she rich now, but she on the way. And I ain't mad at her.
Tabitha Brown net worth.
Her courage. I'm not mad at her.
That's what it takes. Your success is on the other side of your sacrifice.
Yes, it
That's
is.
Whether it's...
She has a courage that I have not developed yet.
Your success is on the other side of your sacrifice. So whatever you're willing to sacrifice will lead you to your success. That could be in relationships.
All the things.
That could be in your business. You know, you sacrifice.
Up on that couch.
Yes, you are. You sacrifice your pride, your ego for your relationship. That's
a lot of me right there. Like I can't. Go ahead, finish speaking to the audience.
What were you saying?
I have to get past that part.
What?
The sacrifice and ego, pride, and all that.
Right. Yeah. Because sometimes, yeah. Sometimes you give up the fight too soon because of your ego. Because of embarrassment. You know what I mean? Because of shame.
Right. Or what you think is embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, who gives a damn?
That's right.
Fuck y'all. Not y'all, but
Right.
I'm just saying at the end of the day.
Right. Because some people going to talk about you anyway.
Okay, because it's all about you. You know, where you sink or swim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't even really want the rest of this, but...
Well, you better put the top on it because I don't want it. It's so sweet smelling.
It is
I don't
sweet.
do a lot of sugar.
I don't either. And it's starting to get sweet. That's why I'm about to put this away.
Unless you put some of that coffee tequila on it, or if I can make you like a little thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna be in here whipping up shit all night if your ass gonna be falling asleep.
No.
Then we'll be cooking at 2:00 in the morning.
Baby, I'm about to fall asleep.
We'll have enough people over here to eat the shit.
I'm not about to fall asleep. What you want that little corner for?
No, I don't want none of that. After tequila.
No, I'm saying for the tequila.
Yeah, put it up and save it.
No, I'm saying for that chocolate tequila right there. Carlton made that one day. He took some of that.
I know, but it takes other components. So that's a dessert drink.
Yeah, but it was that. It was this.
So you want it right now?
I thought that's what we were talking about. Would you want to do it tomorrow? Look, as my Aunt Gloria used to say, when you trying to do it? Namar? Namar. N-A-M-A-R.
You're going to have a bubble guts.
This is dairy free. I'm not going to have no bubble guts. My Aunt Gloria used to be like, when you going to do it? Namar? She wouldn't say tomorrow. She would say, Namar. I would holler. What is she saying?
Just say that a little bit right there. We might do that on Patreon.
Oh, yeah, we'll do this on Patreon.
I have so much shit in my head, I have to like reflect back. Not you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I'm so glad I got my tacos over there. My hunger just hit me.
It hit me too. How to make faux caviar.
Oh, you do have tacos. I'm not sharing mine, but I forgot you got some tacos over there too.
Like, it's some shit I have to.
I forgot you had tacos too.
Some people just want to know how to make. I ran to
you back onto the menu?
They didn't know how to make tuna fish. She didn't know how to make tuna fish.
Who?
Somebody I know.
Really? The fuck? How you don't have to make no tuna fish?
Some people didn't have to make it when they grew up. But anywho, carry on. And food safety, like food poisoning.
Yes, indeed. So listen, I went out with someone last night, and he told me he doesn't wash his chicken.
Oh my God, not that motherfucker, but they right there.
He said he
doesn't wash his chicken.
He said he does not wash his chicken. He takes it out the pack. I don't even told this guy.
Let me turn it all the way.
Yeah, I told him that I don't eat meat.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, some of my friends be looking at me crazy because I don't wash my chicken. Mm-hmm. He said I just take it out the pack and I just go right to season it. He said, because I said, well, who told you to do that? I said, shouldn't you rinse that off? He said, well, chicken carries a lot of bacteria. I said, yeah, it does. I said, well, shouldn't you wash it? He said, no. According to the CDC, if you wash it, the disease, not the disease, but the bacteria can spread. He said, so I don't wash it. He said, and plus when you cook it, the temperature of the heat kills the shit, right? Let me segue real quick and remind me to come back to him.
Okay.
When I was a kid, I was out with my cousin Tiffany. We were down at a little Chinese carryout, and she had ordered some fries. So she was getting her hair done, and she sent me across the street. She about to make another drink. She sent me across.
Stay focused.
She sent me across the street. She was at the hair salon getting her hair done. She was like under the dryer. She sent me across the street to get her some French fries. And when I went over, there was a little Chinese restaurant. They could have been Korean. I don't know what they were. When I was young, we all called them Chinese. And so we went down. I went across the street, and I ordered the French fries. And the Asian guy, they had a cat back there. And they were picking up the cat and touch
like a pet cat.
Right, it was a pet cat. Now, there was a restaurant around the corner from my mother that had cats and dogs in the freezer. and they closed it up because it was on the news. But no, this was a pet cat, and the cat was walking around, and he was holding the cat, picking the cat up, da 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 da. And then I ordered the French fries, and he took the fries with his hands that he did not wash and threw it in the grease. And so I paid for the fries, and I was turned off, and I paid for the fries. I took them over there to my cousin. I said, Tiffany, before you eat this, that man was playing with a cat, you know, da da da, and he touched your French fries to cook them. She said, oh, the grease killed it.
Okay, so you want me to disclose? So here's the deal. That is the biggest debate.
That's what he said about he said it was about cross contamination. He said when you rinse it, the water can make it spread, and then to his point, it can can spread in your sink and all that kind of stuff because it's splashing the water.
Yes.
But
so people will say, I wash my chicken. So you bring this chicken home in a pack. You dump it in your sink and you wash it. Whether you dump it in your sink or you dump it in a bowl, whether you put a drop of bleach or whatever, you wash this chicken, pour it down the drain. Then you take your dishcloth after you run it all in and you wash your sink and your counter. Right. So that's how, and then you got this dishcloth, you don't just rinse it out with soap and water. So that's how you spread the bacteria. In most restaurants, 99% of restaurants that you go to that cook chicken, they do not wash the chicken. They don't. They're just not.
Do you wash yours? Oh, that's a no. Let me get my motherfucking tacos while she sit there trying to come up with a lie. So if she cater for you and she gets some chicken,
most of the time, I am not gonna wash the chicken because I know that you can spread salmonella. Yeah. Okay. Because I use gloves. I know how to not cross contaminate because we just don't wash chicken in a commercial kitchen. It comes from the butcher to the kitchen. You season it, you put it in this hot ass oven, and it's going to kill all the bacteria because it's on the hot side where you're not in contact with dishcloths, because we don't use dishcloths in the commercial kitchen. It's not in contact with vegetables and things like that. And that's not what happens in a commercial kitchen or restaurant. They are not washing your chicken. Period.
Okay, so for all you eat
chicken, usually it's coming out of a bag. Now, what I'm going to tell you is this, because at a certain temperature, it's going to kill all that bacteria. The shit is spread. When you wash it, the water's going to splash where you can't even see it.
Right, so it's splashing on your sink, your faucet.
On your faucet, your cabinet handles, on your hands.
So how
many people use gloves in their personal private kitchen?
So then when you
go back.
So then, no, what I was gonna say was, so then a couple days later, when you feel a little sick stomach,
it's on my eight.
It ain't nothing. It was that salmonella that was on.
These cough that you picked up and you wash your hands with,
right? And you kept on going. You had a case of diarrhea a couple days later.
And that's usually how that happens. But more so, and I'm gonna veer off from the chicken thing because that's just how that goes. And then you have these plants. So you wash this chicken right in your sink. Your sink got this little teeny little part that you didn't get with your bleach cloth. Mm-hmm. And your cloth still has the bacteria on it. Your dishcloth.
Right. So after you wipe down the counter,
you go in and you put your little lettuce and stuff. You wash your lettuce and your lettuce.
You need to put that dish rag in the dirty clothes.
Throw that motherfucker away.
Throw it away.
And use the paper towels as I use over Craig house all the time.
All my fucking paper
I
towels.
throw them shits away because that dishcloth carries that bacteria and you don't wash it off. Because that's what Mama and them did. We didn't know, but their chickens were different.
And that's why some of y'all crazy, because some of the bacteria got in your brain.
Wash them damn tomatoes, because them is some of the dirtiest rat piss, dog piss,
tomatoes,
all kind of piss tomatoes. Those are some of the dirtiest shits.
Well, that's why I soak all my. You guys see when I post my videos when I juice, I soak my produce first. I use baking powder or some fruit and veggie wash. But lately I've been using baking.
Look good.
Girl, your tacos are right over there in the oven.
And so I remember a long time ago I did a live.
I
did a live with Craig, and I think I mentioned that we put a little bleach in the water at a particular place that I worked to wash the vegetables. And they said, well, I'll never go on that place because they got bleach in the water. Well, the water on a ship or a certain place, that water is contained. It's not coming from your water department in the city, which your water in the city is fortified with calcium, fluoride, and bleach. So if you're on a ship somewhere, that water is coming from that contained ship. So you have to put a certain amount, and they won't call it bleach, but it is bleach. A certain amount of bleach in that water to cleanse.
So you were cleaning
that produce.
You were cleaning produce with bleach and water.
Call it what you want to, but it's in that water to come out your motherfucking sink.
Bleach?
Yes. So you can say, "Oh, the Cab County, you putting bleach in my water?" They'll never tell you that, but they have to treat the water. It's called treated.
Well, that's why I got a whole.
But even though it's filtered, so even though it's filtered, if it comes out your tap, it's treated, and that's what. If you're rinsing your fruits and vegetables, you have to rinse them. You're rinsing them for something. Otherwise, you would buy the water and put purified water, which is treated. But this amount of bleach to that much water is killing the bacteria. It's killing the rat piss, dog piss, Mexican piss, and all the other bullshit, methamphetamines and all the shit, salmonella, all the shit that's on the vegetables from when they pick them in the field. So.
Tanya said I burn my nostrils out with bleach. You got to be careful though, because that shit can
burn your nostrils out with bleach.
In other words, her shit be smelling like bleach through the house.
Yeah, I used to do that.
But you got to be careful because that shit can fuck with your what's it called?
If you're using too much.
Your system. What's the system?
Because I'm a bleach girl. Like all my shit used to be bleached.
Nervous system.
Yes. And
then breathing in them chemicals like that.
Yeah. So and don't be mixing it with ammonia and shit like we used to do.
Right. You're gonna pass the fuck out in the house.
So it's but it's the parts per millimeter. They call it ppm, just a little bit.
What's it
called? Go a long way. ppm, parts per millimeter. That's the education. But yeah, make sure you wash your tomatoes and grapes and strawberries. Strawberries is some of the dirtiest.
Oh my God, strawberries are filthy.
Filthy. So whether it's baking soda,
so for all of you that are eating the strawberries in the store to see if they're sweet,
I'll be doing that shit.
And
I be tasting them grapes, dirty. Little bacteria is going to build up your immune system.
Well,
don't swallow them cherry seeds because that's cyanide. If you want to kill a motherfucker, save your cherry seeds.
Y'all swallowing other stuff. Y'all swallowing other stuff because y'all said y'all enjoyed the milkshake.
Save the cherry seeds and grind them up. That's cyanide. Did y'all know that the cherry seeds got cyanide in them?
They say apple seeds have cyanide in them.
I know cherry seeds do.
And
what they say about that? What's that? Look at that with your laser eye.
How do I wash strawberries? Same way I just said. You soak it in some baking soda, baking powder, and water.
Baking soda, not powder.
I got powder.
Powder goes boom, soda goes fizz.
The powder be on the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah, and that's the powder is to make your pancakes rise. Soda's fizz that is gonna get all in the nooks and crannies of the berries and stuff. And get them bugs out.
And you'll see some of the dirt down on the bottom of the bowl.
Yes. Soda's fizz, powder's boom. Sugar glistens, salt doesn't.
It's also supposed to pull some of those pesticides off.
It does. And a lot of times the pesticides and the antibiotics is what fucks up our hormones and immune systems.
Causing cancer.
Fred's smacking like a motherfucker. He could play.
Baby.
He play do re mi fa sol la ti do.
And that's another thing somebody gonna have to get used to. I smack a little bit.
Yes, ain't nothing wrong with it.
What if I meet somebody and he just can't take that I smack?
He's gonna have some shit that you don't like. And that's where you have to compromise in a relationship. He said, well, I'd rather take your smacking than your farting. Or whatever it is. You have to pick and choose. Ain't no perfect people out here. You know, some shit that we make a big deal out of that ain't a big deal. Mm-hmm. I'll take your smacking over you can't balance the goddamn checkbook.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Or
you bad with money.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You tear up your motherfucking car every month.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or you got a shopping habit, drug habit, or whatever kind of motherfucking habit.
Right.
But I'm a bitch about your smacking. So, you know, nobody's perfect out here. And if you're going to be in a relationship, you're going to sacrifice some shit. Look, here I am cooking. I used to be when motherfucker said he didn't like garlic. Bitch.
That's what he said.
Garlic. That's the base of every goddamn good shit.
Wow. I think I'm gonna save
He
my
didn't
last
even know
taco.
he was eating garlic. Where's the meat?
Don't see that fish?
Oh, and that shit was here. They got them so pretty.
Mm-hmm. A big piece of meat.
Look, so that was a chef that diced them damn tomatoes because they're perfect.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a job, that's all I have to do is dice motherfucking tomatoes all day.
Tanny Joy said she couldn't. Thank you, Al Willis. Tanny Joy said
this is a damn. What did they say?
Al Willis said this is a damn good lie.
Is it really?
Tanny Joy just said she could not date a smacker.
What about a spitter? Some people would chew be spitting across the damn table.
I didn't offer Jack any tacos because she has her own over
Yeah,
there.
I got my own.
Thing.
They be worried.
Put your listening on.
Thank you.
Put your listening ears on these. I've said that a couple times.
Because I be hungry.
I said it a couple times that she got some things over there.
He is cold. He might have gas later.
Because my tacos are cold?
Uh-huh.
Why do you connect everything with gas?
Because I suffer with gas.
Oh, you have a flatulence issue.
Yes, I think I got some IBS or IBD or one of them IB motherfuckers.
Oh.
She turned you what?
I know. But yeah. Did you get that? Did you see that good sweep with my tongue? I was like, sweep right on across the bottom of that gum. Got all that food from down there. Come on down here.
What's going on right here? You gonna just let this shit melt into someone ever?
We about to get off here because we about to make that on Patreon.
Craig gonna have me here making up shit and bullshit. Look.
No.
When I tell you it's one motherfucking teaspoon.
I don't know where he put it at. He put that. He put that.
That was he.
He put the tequila. He put some nutmeg.
He got one. Oh, I need to show y'all how to do a tournay.
And he did some vanilla extract.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound good?
Y'all need to follow me on I need some more follows on my Instagram. Not that it matters.
I am Chef Jack on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll put some fucked up shit on there.
Because last week you had a lot of foolishness.
Yes.
What was that song called?
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Well, he did a range at the end.
Fuck you.
And then don't take it personal. If it wasn't for you, it wasn't for you. But if it was for you, you knew it was for your ass.
I like what Terrell said. If you love someone, simple things like snacking are easy to overcome.
Right. They be sexy, don't they? Until that motherfucker get on your nerves.
Well, usually when I first meet
because
somebody,
my ex-husband, he used to love sweet tea. I mean, he did. When I tell you he drinks sweet tea in the morning, noon, night.
Was he diabetic?
He might be now, but when he fucked up, I made him a special batch of sweet tea.
Yeah, I am Chef Jack, just like that.
So every time he pulled his pants down, he had the shit.
Because he was eating sweet tea, drinking something.
I made him a special batch. Don't be fucking around with them chefs and cooks.
Okay, sure, Gabriel.
I made him a special batch of sweet tea.
They smack when they eating you like they do their food.
True. Like a rat. Hey, Lavelle. I know, boo. Thank you. Thank you. It's somebody else that follows. I don't know if she's one of your followers or whatever, but she just she like everything.
Really? What's her name?
My phone over there. She's right there. They look like Craig smacking.
That is me smacking.
Yeah, he gonna smack.
Do you make chocolate pies? He talking about from the help.
What?
So you got to be really quick. You got to be quick to keep up with the game.
I don't make chocolate pies.
Eat my shit.
But you have to ask somebody else that.
That's what.
You have to ask Daddy. Cover your mouth, Craig.
You be passing gas.
No, honey, I don't pass gas. But y'all told me at that game that was some kind of.
Oh no, you did pass gas with him one day.
I told you that.
Yes, you told me that story. Y'all with the Airbnb.
I told you that. You get too close, Nate.
And you couldn't get. You trying to find a way to the door. And she was farting all in front of her man.
He loved it.
And he was like, "Oh, she was so embarrassed."
Yeah, I was. But sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Can you imagine y'all playing around naked, playing this blindfold game, trying to find it,
from that, yes.
Yeah, trying to find their way back.
It is me and you. We need another person to do the fire escape.
Yeah, they were doing the fire escape, so they were trying to get to the front door of the Airbnb.
Yes, that's right.
And so they were naked and they were blindfolded. And she fell over. Weren't y'all connected or something too?
Because you have to hold on.
You have to hold on to somebody.
You can't see.
And so they done fell over the couch or some shit.
Yeah.
And she done farted. And he blindfolded like, what the hell? Is that helium?
Yeah, all is fair love and escape. He said Patreon is very what?
Patreon is very lit.
I can't see shit.
Yes, I'm all right, well, let's get up here. We were here for 2 hours. All right, listen, you guys.
For 2 hours. I hope that y'all don't like.
Yes, please hit the like button. Listen, have an amazing night, guys. Brush your teeth, floss your teeth, brush your tongue.
Brush your tongue.
Because if you didn't brush your tongue, you didn't really brush your teeth. And if you didn't
brush your teeth,
to
gag. When you brush your tongue, if you brush it right, you gag. That's how I didn't know that's how my boyfriend, he had liked me a long time ago.
All right, listen, you guys have an amazing night. She's about to incriminate herself.